Now the YouTube, I'm the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more Toff and Shed's adventures in YogsCraft. Unfortunately, it's just Toff today, guys. It's just me. There's nobody else here. It's just me. Shed's not very well, actually, this week. Funny story, guys. My entire family, other than my missus, was ill. I mean, like, proper ill. And we've given it to Shed, and now Shed's ill. So, he can't record, but I'm alright to record. So, yes, guys, I'm here by myself for this one. As always, guys, I am sponsored by thesmelter.com. And you'll find them, I think it's .com. You'll find the links, all the links you'll need are in the description below. And don't forget, guys, you can get 15% off your first month by using the code TOFF as a promotional code. So, as you guys can probably see, there is some kind of change what's gone on over here. I put liquid ender inside here, as well as some enderium blocks. Now, I had a look at some things as we were looking around, guys. And let me get my flight in gear here. There we are. There you can see the enderium blocks. I was having a look around at some different designs of reactors and so on and so forth. I didn't realise you could put blocks in there. Now, we can produce, instead of 2,000 and odd flux per tick, we can now produce 6,000 and odd per tick. It literally pulses on and pulses back off again. It really doesn't need that much power. So, however, I am a power junkie. I want more. We want more. Not that we need more, but we probably will need more in the future. So I thought to myself, what can we do? Well, we can build a better reactor, we can build a bigger reactor, or we could explore big reactors a little bit more and go into turbines. Now, whoops, let me go upwards, not downwards. Oh, let me grab that as well. At some stage, bit of laggage. That's just because my computer's absolutely pants. Don't worry, guys, I am saving up for a new one. I need to fly over in this direction. And there's my phone. As soon as it's, honestly, they know. Let me just, oh my god. Let me get over there, and then I'll pick up back recording again. Alright, I am now over here, guys, and would you believe it, I've actually got 60 FPS where I am. That's because there's nothing going on. There's a whole load of stuff going on in that base, guys, and that's probably why it's lagging the hell out of me. So, anyways, I'm here, and as you can probably see by the map, I have built something. I use this in the singular tense because I did build this. Shed actually, you know, he leveled off all of this land, but I have built this. Now, let's go and have a look inside here. I also need to go and grab that. Thank you. Let's go nick that. Now, I did, funny story about this, but I'll tell you that in a second. Now, inside here, guys, you can see we've got a little bit of a framework going on. It's concrete floor, which is why I've just gone really fast. A little bit of a framework. Now, as you can see, it's exactly the same size as our reactor that we've got at home. But next to it, we have this absolute monstrosity. Now, this is going to be very, very interesting indeed. It might actually need shifting just one backwards. It depends on what kind of space that we need. But this is going to be one of the big reactor's turbines. Now, we need a ton of stuff, and I mean an absolute ton of stuff. And I've done loads of research on these turbine pieces. When they actually finally load up in NEI, if they feel like loading up in NEI, here we are. Turbine housing, we'll need some of that. We need quite a lot of that, actually. Which is this graphite bar. We need cyanite, loads and loads of cyanite, and which is why I've been trying to keep hold of that cyanite that we've got at our place. We need tons of this turbine glass. We need a turbine controller, power port, fluid port, rotor bearing, we'll need that. Not so much the computer part, I don't believe. We'll need a rotor shaft, we'll need a load of rotor blades. I've been looking into it, guys, and I really, really like the look of these turbines. And the reason why I've set it up over here is so that we've got, like, we needed a different place to start putting some stuff, because we're slapping everything all in this one chunk, which is why it's getting so laggy over there. Client side, that is. And I thought to myself, well, we're back where our home base was. Our original mining spot, which was over there. This is over here. So to get the stuff together that we need, but hang on a sec. Let me go back just 1 second. I've got to get the yellorium from over there to over here. Now, I had a look into teleport pipes. Oh, they're not called teleport pipes anymore, but I had a look into teleport nonetheless. And there are some things, if it finally loads up, and I've spelt teleport wrong. Teleport. Come on. You can do it. Any eye. There we are. There are some things as teleposers, or there are some things as teleporters from Mechanism. Not sure what they do, or how they would even work. There is a block teleporter from Random Things, but I don't think that will work for what I want it to do. Infused players have a chance to be teleported instead of taking it. Oh. And a whole load of stuff which I don't think, unless somebody knows something I don't, then I really don't think a teleporter gene. That's probably from Endrio. So yeah, they're called phased transport pipes now as part of the teleport pipes, but they aren't here, as you can see. There is only a phased pollen. So I thought to myself, well, how do I get my inventory from over here to over here? Now, there's two different ways that I could do it. There's quite a few different ways that I could do it, but there's two ways that I narrowed it down to. One of them is to start on the Applied Energistics quantum, make a quantum gate, and have my Applied Energistics network from over there, also over here. So you can get the stuff from these things, the quantum field rings, and it's like a little multi-block structure. It requires an absolute ton of power, but of course we don't need to worry about that. So that's one way of doing it. Or these little item cannons, and I get the item cannons to shoot them to each other. But as soon as I placed one of these down in the world over there, oh man, the lag, it was insane. Absolutely insane. Let me just get a pointer and a diamond chest here. Let me put that right there and put some yellorium right next to it. So I'm going to get my pointer, which you can see right here. It's just rendered a black thing there. I'm going to selected cannon for targeting by right-clicking on there. And I'm going to say, put it over there. And it's getting the trajectory right and all nicely done. So you can see it's now pointed that over there. Give it a redstone signal, and it will fire the items out of the chest and over there. Now, I don't know off the top of my head whether or not these will fire into each other. So if a cannon will collect what's being shot at it. I don't think it will, otherwise it would have picked that up right then. So I'm left with a problem. I can use item cannons, which is a hell of a lot cheaper than a quantum gate. Not that we haven't got the stuff to do that anyway. I just thought it might be fun to use item cannons. But the other problem I've got is that it will be shot into unloaded chunks. There'll be nothing there. They won't be loaded. So there is the other problem as well. I'd have to chunk load the whole area from here to there. So I'm really only left with one alternative option, and that is to do the quantum ring from Applied Energistics. Now, I don't know why my client is really laggy all of a sudden. So yeah, guys, I'm only left with that one option. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of research into this, and I'll have to be back to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do. Before I get into all that, guys, I just want to show you that we've got an absolute ton of possibly everything that we've got planted. I mean, nearly 10k of stuff that we have planted out there. So what I'm going to do to reduce the amount of pressure that my client is going to do I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to do a way of turning everything off. This is something I really, really wanted to work on later on down the line, but right now I think we have to do this now. We have to do this now, guys. I want a little bit of a control station. So I can come along and I can say we don't need this anymore, and we can turn it off. Or, oh my god, we're running low on some of this, and I can turn it back on. So in other words, we've got a load of iron already planted out there with a whole load of iron seeds and so on and so forth, but we've got plenty of iron. We're not going to use 30,000 iron anytime soon, guys. So I would love a way to just come along. I've got a lever on the wall. I can click that lever and it will turn that farm off. I don't have to go up to the farm to put a lever and turn it off that way, but I want a remote way of turning this off. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this episode, I think. I'm going to set up a way of turning all of these farms off, because we really don't need the amount of stuff that's actually becoming... Oh, cheers, that's actually being produced by these. So give me a second, guys, to get everything ready of what I'm going to need, and I'll be right back. Now, as you guys can probably see on the right-hand side here, I've got some wireless redstone stuff up on the screen here, and that's exactly what we're going to be using in today's episode. Wireless transmitters and wireless receivers, to be more precise. And I've got everything on AutoCraft at the moment. Obsidian sticks are used to make the transmitters, as you can see here. They're also used to make the actual transceivers bits right there as well. And then, of course, Reactor pearls are also going to be on AutoCraft, which is some glowstone, some redstone, and some ender pearls. Other than that, there's a stone ball that's part of this. There we are. Other than that, it's just things crafting each other. So, in other words, one stick, you know, there's transceiver and the stone ball, and so on and so forth. So, as you can see, crafts one stone ball with 3 stones. Let's put that in there. Crafts one receiver dish with a wireless transceiver and a stone ball. And crafts the wireless receiver itself with 1 receiver, 1 obsidian stick, 2 redstone, and 3 stone slabs. I haven't taught it how to do stone slabs, which is something I'm going to manually do anyway. 2 obsidian sticks with 2 obsidian, 1 Reactor pearl with all that stuff I showed you guys, with the wireless transceiver with a Reactor pearl and an obsidian stick, and the wireless transceiver transmitter itself. The wireless receiver is up there. So I've figured out what it is that's making me lag so much with the AE system the longer we play, and that's opening this assembler. I've no idea why, but every time I put some patterns into there, it takes forever. It takes ages for me to get back into my AE system. So that's why I crafted everything all at once and put it in just in once at once there. So we need smooth stone. We've got smooth stone, which is fantastic. So we need the stone balls. And we're going to need loads of these stone slabs. So that should be enough anyway. Right, let's get to crafting ourselves some wireless transmitters and wireless receivers. I'm going to need 6 for each tower. That's quite a lot. So let's get first and foremost wireless transmitters to send the signal out to where I want it to go. So we're going to need 6 per thing, so that's 18 transmitters. Let's have a look, see just how well that they will get on. Missing some obsidian sticks from wireless. Really? Is it really asking for that type of obsidian stick? It shouldn't be. You shouldn't be asking for that type of stick. Arrgh. Because every time I craft it, I can't do it any other way. Obsidian stick. Look, random things sticks. It gives me the obsidian from It gives me the obsidian sticks from random things. Oh, dear me, dearie me. Oh, how are we going to do this? It says it'll use any of them. So why is it saying specifically, I want this type of stick? I haven't taught it the wrong recipe, have I? Oh, am I going to have to get in and have a look? I am. Right. Transmitters. Let's put this in and have a look, see if I haven't done the wrong one. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but you never know. Random things stick. It's telling it to use the random thing stick. So why is it being a pain in the backside and doing it the other way? I'm going to have to open it again and have a look. Let me take all of these ones out that I've just put in and have a look through these. Ah, there we go. That's the problem. Son of a beehive. I knew it would have been one somewhere on the line. Right. Obsidian stick. Thank you very much. Let's put you on that recipe. And just double check that I've got everything right from there on. So encode that, please. Brilliant. Right, clear that out there. Reactor pearl doesn't have a thingamabob in it. Obsidian sticks makes them ones. Fine with them. Random things stick. Brilliant. Wireless transceiver, which will be a wireless stick. And of course that one. So we're absolutely fine for everything else. I'm going to have to open that once again. Hopefully that's the last time I have to do that. And then we can carry on with our wireless Right, so I've got one transmitter. I need 17 more. Whoops. Need 17 more of these then, please, if you wouldn't mind. And I've got a place. I'm going to need just normal sticks as well. I'm not got enough there. I've got plenty of wood though. That's not a problem. I'll do. One stick. I need cobble. Not coddle. Cobble. There we go. I'm going to stick that on there, and I'm going to get myself what's going to be 18 levers. That's right, guys. 18 levers. I'm going to need 18 signs also. So that's more sticks. And this time... Oh, hang on a minute. I need the wooden plank first. Need a few of these. Thank you. Let's put that on there like that. That there like that. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Does a maximum stack of 16, doesn't it? So there's 18. Brilliant. How are the wireless transmitters coming along? Brilliant. I've got all 18 of those now. Now I need 18 of these wireless transceivers. And we'll wait for them to craft and I'll be right back. And there we have our wireless receivers now, which is brilliant. 18 of those. I had to actually go ahead and manually do some smooth stone. It's gutted. It's actually gutted, guys. Okay, so 18 levers, 18 signs, 18 transmitters, and 18 receivers is going to be what we need for this episode. Brilliant. So, first and foremost, it is tower number 1 that we want to sort out. And I've got this little room. Now, don't worry, guys. This will also all be fancied out in between recording sessions because I'm by myself. It's going to take a while to get things done. So, yeah. Anyways, guys. I'm actually going to want to... Oh, can I do that? I was going to say that looks as if it goes right into that back room there. Ooh. I might need to extend this room just one more that way. Because I'm going to need to get behind this wall, you see. Because I'm going to put the things there. So, okay. I am going to have to do a little bit of work to this room, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is exactly what I need from this room here, guys. Apart from that, that is way too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is. It's way too long. I had a bit of an issue when I dug through here. There was the well there, and ever since I dug through that well, I've just had serious FPS lag on my client. So just bear with me, guys, whilst I explain exactly what I'm going to do here. Wireless transmitters. I'm going to place them right here, and it's going to be like that on all of the sides. There we go. Now I've intentionally left the space quite big so that I know where things are. As you can see, there's little numbers on them. There's going to be... Oh, have I made one too many? How the hell have I... Oh, hang on a minute. It's this. It is this, guys. It's me being a noob and not counting properly. There we go. So... Now I've got all the wireless transmitters I could ever need. I need to put these wireless receivers over on those farms. So let's go over here, and I'll give you a quick example whilst I'm flying. Oh, you know what? Actually. No. I wonder if this might help. Oh yeah, that helps. Just for the examples, just for the purposes of this video. Okay, I'm going to need a spare side, of course. So the only spare side I've got is on this side. Now you've got to make sure that it's facing the right way, which that one isn't. Why can you not face the other way by default? There we go. So, what we're going to do here is set this one to 1. Seems fair. 1. And I think... What's the advanced bit here? I've got no idea what this is. Ah, okay. The wireless receiver 1. We can actually set the frequency name there. So we could set this to essence. Just essence. Essence. set name. Spectrum, got no idea what that is, or the phase shift. Simple, that's back to this one. So now we've got that set to 1. And we can do this, so on and so forth, going up the ladder. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that, I can fly. And let me grab these. So we'll just squeeze in right there. And then let's set this to 2. Frequency name, what's this one? Redstone. Frequency 2, frequency name, redstone. Set the name, done. And so on and so forth. Now I'm going to go through all 3 of these towers, setting these at different names and different frequencies and so on and so forth, so that I can see when I get down there what they actually are. I can label them up and I can literally turn them off. And I will show you that before the end of this episode. Alright guys, so we're starting to have major FPS problems up top. Not here, but if I start floating around in between all of those towers, we start to have major FPS problems. So I'm going to do all my work down here and then show you briefly what it's like on top there. So as you can see, across here guys, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they all correspond to something up there. Ardite, Certus, Quartz, Cobalt, Copper, they're all alphabetical order. There, so basically they all correspond to one of the harvesters up there. Now don't forget, I can also put another redstone wireless receiver on the planters as well to stop it, to stop the planters from going mad and all sorts. I could, if it just becomes unbearable, I could take the power and the ME just totally away from that. Because don't forget guys, that it's all linked into that one wire where I can just grab it and take it all off there anyway. So that won't be too hard to do. But I want to see if this makes a difference. This is something I wanted to do anyway later on down the line. I'm just going to use cobblestone for the minute. This is going to change, don't worry guys. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all the way along there. And I'm going to start to apply some redstone signals along this wall right here. And we can see, or should be able to, if I can manage to get through this wall over here. The redstone signal is being transmitted through number 1 right there. So, let's pop that back on. And we can do it with this line as well. Now don't worry guys, in between episodes or in between recording sessions, I can go ahead and label all of these so you guys know exactly what it is. So that's tower 1, this is tower 2, this is tower 3, and I'm hoping that once I do this, that it will create a lot more FPS for me on my front. I may need a restart anyway for the client, but who knows. So everything should be off now. Should I be able to see through there? Yep. Okay, everything should nicely be off. Brilliant. Let's go and take a look, or at least attempt to take a look. Whoop. I had that last time I came through, so that's fine. Alright, so I'll go and grab this first and foremost. There we go. Let's come outside. Let's go around here. They are getting the redstone signal, which is fantastic. There's nothing there. There's no idle going on. There's no energy being used or anything like that. This, however, still has the idle over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I may have to do the same with this one with some wireless receivers on this side. But if I go over to here, guys, this is where we're starting to get the biggest problem. It doesn't look as bad now, in all honesty. I wasn't even able to fly in some of these areas. I mean, I'm still getting a bit of FPS drop, but I should be okay. I should be okay. And here was where it was the worst. And as you can see, I'm still getting some of it. But the planters, I'm going to do it for the planters as well, guys. I'm going to put receivers on for the planters and then just hook them into what I've already got there. So let me quickly get back inside where there's no lag. And then I can end the episode for you guys. So, because Shed's not here, it's taken me a long time to actually get things done. So I very much doubt you're going to see 3 episodes this week. I will try to do my best to be able to get 3 recorded. But I've got a brand new series starting on Saturday with quite a few people It's multiplayer. It's going to be awesome, guys. Keep your eye out for that. So this is going to go out on Thursday. You guys will see. I hope you've enjoyed this episode either which way. Until next time, I've been the Toff Man.
And I've been the Shed Man.
Stay safe, guys.